good, everyone? Yo, what is good? What's good? What's good? What's good? You read the title of the stream, alright? Naruto hater. Ranks all Naruto arcs. Listen, alright. The whole thing about hater is I'm actually not. But you know, Naruto fans, or not even saying Naruto fans. Narutards, alright? There's a different type of fandom around the Naruto you know, series. The moment you call One Piece better than Naruto is the moment they just say, oh, you hate Naruto. So to prove that I don't hate Naruto, alright, I'm ranking all Naruto arcs, alright, right now. Alright, so before you get triggered, alright, don't want you to get triggered on this, but yes, I have a rank called One Piece, alright? And that's for a reason, alright? Because that means that they are arcs that are as good as One Piece, in my opinion, right? That's a big compliment. I thought at least that's how my mind works, you know? Alright. So the first thing, it's kind of small though. Hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me fix that real quick. There you go. That's good, right? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Alright. Fix it. Jesus, already a sore throat. I haven't even started yet. Alright, so I can tell that I think there's some filler arcs in there. Alright? Like the Six-Tails Unleashed, the Power arc. You know? But that's alright. That's alright. Let's see if I still know the filler or not. Jesus. My throat. Alright. Akatsuki Suppression Mission. Well, this is a pretty significant moment in the Naruto series, right? Where Naruto comes back from his gruesome training on the waterfall with Yamato, right? And he pulls up, you know, to these two Akatsuki members called Kakashi and Don, I think. Yeah, I think so. And this one guy has like, I think, 4 different chakra natures because of his whole thread jutsu type shit, right? The other one is immortal, so already not a fair fight, is it? So I believe Kakashi, Shikamaru, and someone else was also fighting them. Doesn't matter, alright? Kakashi gets slapped, Shikamaru gets slapped, and Naruto pulls up with this fucking Rasen Shuriken technique and obliterates the fuck out of Kakashi, right? Like, no joke. Especially by the fact that they, you know, he got like this. This is the only time you get to see this, by the way, is Naruto uses like the red chakra from Kurama, right? But he has like the red eyes as well, so it's like a half Kurama transformation type thing, right? Yeah. Also, I'm doing this out of my dome, alright? So don't judge me too much on if I don't remember exactly every fucking detail, alright? And then we have the fucking incredibly call it heartwarming and what do you call it, emotional moment where Shikamaru avenges Asuma, right? You know, he outsmarts Hiden, and then he just throws the lighter in the hole, right, with like all the paper bombs and shit, and he buries him alive. You know, he's probably still there, right? Till this day, he probably is still there. Because he's immortal, he can't die, so... Can be the greatest time he's having down there, but... Yeah. It's a really good moment in the One Piece. Oh, forgive me, forgive me. Naruto story. All right. Yeah, I mean it's a really good arc. So, I think it's like the second or third arc in Shippuden, right? Are there like any Naruto? Oh yeah, Search for Tsunade is definitely Naruto. But look, there gotta be a couple missing, right? Nah, whatever. So, Akatsuki Suppression mission. I would give it a solid B, to be honest. Like, it's a really solid arc. Alright, it builds up the two new Akatsuki members, Kakashi and Hiden, right? And it shows, you know, Asuma dying, right? This is a big part, which makes this arc more significant than it should have, would have been if he didn't die, right? So I think B is a good ranking for the one, not the One Piece, the Naruto, alright, Naruto arc. So yeah, I'll give it a B. B is a good one. I'm confident with a B rank for this arc. What the fuck is this? In Naruto's footsteps, the friend's path. I believe this is a filler arc. I think Lee fights a motherfucker. There's like the second Chunin exam where everyone becomes a Chunin except Naruto because he's training with the Nine-Tails chakra and blah blah blah, right? In the meantime, it's filler. It's I don't even remember it. So, you know what? I'll give it a can't remember. I mean, I remember a little bit. You know, I remember. Nah, I'll put it on can't remember because there's not enough significant value. Well, let's just change I can't remember to trash. Oh, trash. Yeah, there we go. That's not really fair though. How about fuck it? We'll put it. We'll filler. Unimportant filler. How about that? Yeah, let's do that. Why is it not done? One's in the middle. There you go. Yeah. Perfect. Alright, unimportant filler. Let's keep it there. I feel like that's a good one. Because I simply can't remember a lot. I know this. I know Rock Lee, right? He fights like this dude who's like somewhat on par with him. But that's about it. That's all I can remember, to be honest. And Sakura does something, I think. I don't know. They're like stuck in a snowstorm or a sandstorm. And that's it. That's literally all I can remember about this arc, so. Maybe some hardcore Naruto fans are like, yo, it's the best filler arc, blah, 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 whatever. I didn't really care. I didn't really care, right? I was a avid weekly Naruto watcher, right? I was watching every single week through the gruesome arc that is called the fourth ninja arc, fourth Great Ninja War arc, right? Which was filled with to the brim with garbage filler and just a waste of your time for the majority of the whole arc. So I can't even give it. Yeah, I don't know. I can't even say a lot of nice things about it simply because whenever I was watching it, it was just not. It was not enjoyable. It was just not. And I hate the argument. Oh, you should have just skipped. I couldn't. All right. If you skipped the episode, that meant you had to wait a week, so you get another filler episode, and that went on for 2 months. All right. I get it if you're trying to catch up with Naruto right now, or like previously, you know, when it all finished, and you know, you say, oh, you can just skip the filler. That's not an excuse, all right? Like, that's not an excuse. I don't get it. Why people tell those lies? Like, oh, if it's filler, you can just skip it. So that doesn't make the series better, right? Like, you have to just imagine if you are watching this as a weekly anime, all right? And you have 2 months of solid garbage filler where fucking Kiba becomes Hokage and gives dogs around the whole fucking village. Or like Tenten does some shit that you don't even remember. Like, how is that How is it an argument? Oh, you could just skip it. No, you can't because you're watching weekly. Such a dumb argument, bro. Like, oh, that's totally fine. Just skip the filler. Except you can't. Because my experience already, you know, tainted because there was filler weekly. All right. So yeah, put it there. Yeah, that's about it. All right, then we have the birth of the Ten-Tails Jinchuriki arc. Now this is where the whole Great Ninja War arc downgraded a lot, in my opinion. All right. So there was this whole build-up arc with, like, you know, Hashirama, not Hashirama, Obito and Madara, you know, just fucking up everyone, like, just annihilating. They were like the main force. It was like the whole world, right? The whole entire ninja world against these motherfuckers, right? Like 2 motherfuckers, bro. 2 Uchihas wrecking the fucking world, bro. With a single-tailed beast. Like, that was so fucking sick, right? Eventually, one of these motherfuckers just become the fucking Ten-Tails Jinchuriki, right? Like Obito. Obito became the Ten-Tails Jinchuriki and started fucking up even more. Like, Madara didn't even need to do anything anymore. Like, Itachi was enough, or not Itachi. Obito was enough at that point, right? Like, Obito was fucking up motherfuckers, bro. Like, he was running fade with everyone. Literally everyone. Right? And, you know, then he got betrayed by Madara. Then Madara became the Ten-Tails Jinchuriki, right? And then, you know, it kind of fell down when Naruto and Sasuke essentially became Ninja Jesus. Yeah. Oh, it was the prophecy. For real, so every history of Naruto working his fucking ass off, right? To become stronger, to learn to control his, you know, Jinchuriki powers, right? All this struggle to get stronger, to learn a new jutsu, to master a nature chakra, right? And then you're just gonna disregard every single hour of him training to just grant him, oh, well, you are the prophecy child, you can just have these god powers, and, you know, now you can literally just do anything. You have all the nature chakras, you can connect with all the tailed beasts, you can do this, repair broken bones, you know, restart a heart, literally reanimate motherfuckers by the touch of a hand, like, with one touch, like Sasuke, I don't really care. He just got a stronger Sharingan, right? That's not really that big of a deal. But Naruto literally got, like, the body of a god. He got the abilities of a god. Like, it's dumb. I'm sorry. Like, it's dumb. Prophecy child. Oh, boy. So, if Naruto didn't do shit the entire time, and for some reason he got, you know, he got to the point where everyone died, and then, like, Hagoromo was like, ah, fuck. Everyone's dying because of this war, and the prophecy child hasn't done anything at all his whole entire time. And he's just been, you know, being depressed in his home and eating ramen all day, while Sasuke is becoming, like, a fucking gay slave of Orochimaru, like, you know? And then Hagoromo, alright, pulls up to Naruto's crib. Yo, you got ninja powers now. Boom. Ninja Jesus. Essentially, that's what happened. Sure, he got, like, a whole history before that, right? He got a whole history of training and whatever the fuck, right? And, you know, a lot of hardships on getting to the point where he was clashing with, like, you know, reanimated high top-ranked ninjas that were, like, Hokage class and higher, right? Like, I don't disregard that at all. But it's just such a slap in the face to just give Naruto, like, these ninja Jesus powers just out of nowhere. You know, yeah, sure, it was foreshadowed. Oh, the Hashirama and Madara, then Naruto and Sasuke, prophecy child, blah blah blah. They break the whole cycle of hatred, blah blah blah. I know, I get it, alright, I got the underlying meaning of it, but I just don't like how significantly more powerful Naruto got from just getting touched by an old wrinkly man. Is that so wrong? Like, if you like a series, you should be able to, you know, debunk shit and just should be able to judge and criticize it. Because if you don't criticize something, you don't care enough, right? And I care enough to criticize Naruto because I like Naruto. So I don't know why people are praising Naruto for becoming Ninja Jesus when it's literally, he got touched by a wrinkly old man that was previously the god of all shinobi, right? And then he got the powers of him for nothing. He didn't give anything. He was just born on the right time, right place, with the right fucking prophecy or whatever. Like, all his previous training was literally just for nothing. Only thing that was still helpful is that he made a connection, like an emotional connection with the tailed beast previously, right? But that's it. All right, I think I rambled enough about about Naruto becoming Ninja Jesus, right? I'm not sure if this like counts towards the whole, you know, Naruto versus Sasuke fight. I'm looking through this, but I don't see it. So I feel like that is also counting the Naruto versus Sasuke fight, which was fucking incredible, alright? Like, if I'm telling you there's one battle in anime that I have watched over at least 25 times, it is that fight between Naruto and Sasuke. Because it's such a... bro, first of all, it's so fucking well animated, right? And two, this is the clash of the lifetime, bro. This whole entire show, Naruto is trying to reach Sasuke, right? Like, free him or whatever, or change his mind, or bring him back to the village, you know? There's just anything to help him, right? At least that's how Naruto sees it. Well, Sasuke is struggling with his own problems, right? And then we finally get this clash, you know? They fought fucking Kaguya, they sealed her, and now they have both fucking god shinobi powers, right? And they are clashing with each other after all these years of build up to this fight, right? All these years after the first fight they had, you know, at the Hokage statue waterfall place, right? Where Naruto went 3 tails and Sasuke went like full on curse, what's the name? Curse mark, right? Like curse mark phase 2 or whatever it's called. Right, that clash. And then we have this whole battle, you know, with great animation, great techniques, just really well thought out, like things. Like literally Sasuke is using Naruto's hands to make fucking hand signs. Like what? Like it's a phenomenal fight, all right? And anyone who says it isn't, you're just wrong. It was such a sick fight, especially after they clashed, right? And they were all worn out, and they were like literally just normal weak human beings punching each other. Like, jeez, that was so sick. That was so sick. So if that's also part of this arc, it becomes higher, but it just, I can't give it the highest tier simply because of the whole prophecy child thing, right? So yeah, I think I'm gonna give the A. I'm gonna give the A rank. I'm sorry, I cannot give it the One Piece rank, all right? Because simply, yeah, like I said, the whole prophecy child just doesn't sit right with me. It's just shit. It's just a slap in the face for all the hard work Naruto, you know, went through just to get granted these ridiculous powers, right? So yeah, I'm glad Guy didn't die because of it, you know. I'm glad he didn't die, but now he's in a wheelchair, you know. I don't know if that's a big improvement, you know. I would rather die than sit in a wheelchair, but that's just me. So yeah, that was the birth of the 10 Tails Jinchuriki arc. And it's a A. It's A rank. So cool. What's next? Paradise Life on a Boat. Okay, so I see Yamato, Naruto. What is that? Oh, that's the glasses guy, isn't it? Or no, wait, that's Sai. Oh, this is another filler arc, I think. Honestly, I don't remember at all. I think this is a filler arc, yeah. So I don't know, filler, whatever. I can't remember shit from this, to be honest. Probably some funny moments, you know. I mean, Guy and Naruto, definitely a funny couple. Definitely some hilarious moments in there, I bet. Yamato with his face, you know, makes some funny moments. But honestly, I don't really remember that. And now we get this childhood thing. Like, what does that mean? Childhood? What does it entail? Does it like just the whole childhood of Naruto, or I'm confused. Like, there's no childhood arc. This is a screenshot from the movie Naruto the Last. So I don't know. I don't know what the fuck this means. But we're just gonna disregard that because that makes no sense. Maybe I should have looked for a better tier list. I can still do that, I guess. Whatever. I don't know if there's that many. I can check though. I can check. Let me check real quick. Because I'm kind of disappointed with this ranking, bro. Right, tier list. Oh, not tier list. Fuck. Naruto arcs. Let's see. So I picked this one, just the first I saw. See what this is. Maybe it's better. Not even names on this. No, thank you. Naruto shipping on moments and arcs. No, not moment. I don't need moments. Funny how I do Naruto arcs and One Piece pulls up. What's this? Is it? Is it better? No, I think I got the best one. Whatever. We'll just keep it with this one. Cool. Alright, Chunin Exam. Now, this arc, bro. I can confidently say that this arc... Yeah. This is my favorite Naruto arc, period. Like, this one and Land of the Waves, one of my favorite arcs in this show. But let's talk about it, right? Chunin Exam. Like, pretty much, it's a tournament arc, which doesn't get overhyped, right? Like, all of these tournament arcs in anime, you know, they get overhyped, or they're just not hype at all, right? But this tournament arc deserves all the hype, because it is hype, all right? The entire time, it's hype. All the different, you know, levels, right? They have to go through is hype. The pacing could have been better, but you know, back in the day, our anime didn't really have a great pacing anyways, especially not like weekly anime, so I'll give that a pass, right? But yeah, Chunin Exams. I mean, first one, right, where they have the written exam and Naruto literally wins by not even putting a single answer down is hilarious, right? But all these like incredibly like smart things, like Gaara using a sand eye, right, to spy on other people. I feel like somebody else like used fly, right? Shino used a fly to look at the answers and stuff, right? And the whole point of this assignment is to cheat, right? To make sure that you win. So then Naruto comes in like, oh, I'm gonna be Hokage and I don't care. I don't need to be able to do a written exam, blah, 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 right? Typical early Naruto, which not a lot of people like, including me. All right, I don't like that mentality about I'm gonna be Hokage, believe it. You know, I'm not a big fan of that at all. So do with that information what you will. Then we have like the second phase of the Chunin Exam is I think it's like the forest thing, right? Yeah, they go into the forest, I think. Yeah, so that's really cool, right? Like Sasuke breaking a motherfucker's arm, right? Just because he's a menace after getting the curse mark from Orochimaru, right? Naruto awakening his fucking tailed beast transformation, not transformation, but like awakening his chakra, you know, his Kurama chakra, stop that gigantic snake, right? To save Sasuke, like that was really cool. Also just a lot of funny moments where like they had this password set up, right? And an imposter disguised as Naruto, you know, answers the password correctly, and then Sasuke just throws a kunai at him, like, oh, that's not Naruto. Naruto wouldn't have remembered the password. Like stuff like that, you know. There's a lot of funny parts in Naruto. So also in the Chunin Exams. And then the best part, in my opinion, is definitely just the fights, right? Like we got the Rock Lee versus Gaara fight. We got the Hinata versus shit, what's his name? Guy that died. Damn it, what's his name? Oh come on, I know how he looks. I don't even know what the tattoo on his forehead is. Oh come on. Neji? Yeah, Neji. And even though a lot of people don't like it, the fight between Ino and Sakura, really good moments, you know, really good, you know, mindset change in like Sakura, right? Like she grew this long hair to impress Sasuke, and then she cut it off, and just, you know, went for it, right? She stopped caring how she looks and stuff like that, you know. There's a bit of character development, and a lot of people just want to disregard that, but no, I don't think that's fair to say. So yeah. And then of course Gaara versus Sasuke, right? Really cool moment. And then we have Gaara versus Naruto, which is probably also a really fucking good moment. Like there's so many good moments in this arc alone. It's actually really crazy, right? Like him summoning these thousands of fucking shadow clones, and Sasuke realizing like, yo, Naruto's no joke, bro. You got the fucking chakra. You can make a lot of fucking, you know, shadow clones. Like his determination, you know, like Sasuke really develops a respect for Naruto in this arc at the end, right? That's a really good, not a good moment, a good development, right? In their so-called friendship, right? At this point, they're still friends, kinda. So yeah, that's definitely valid. And then especially like, you know, Naruto summoning the gigantic fucking toad, and then using a transformation jutsu to become the fucking Nine-Tails, right? That's so sick. Fucking Gaara getting taken over by his I forgot his name. Whatever, by the One-Tails, right? Nearly just giving up ownership of his fucking body, right? Like he went to a dark place, alright? Like Gaara went to a dark place. He went to a dark history as well. Like, don't get me wrong. Like this man like killed his own fucking mentor, right? And stuff like that. So yeah. Right? Wait, no, wait. His mentor tried to kill him, and then he killed his mentor. Yeah, because he never actually liked him. Because his mother was his sister, I think. Yeah. And, you know, she gave birth and died from childbirth, which is a convenient way to for anime. Like, oh, well, you know, he got born and mother died, you know. Typical father. We don't know that. We don't know who that is, right? Or like he doesn't really interact with him, you know. And then he got like two other siblings, Kakashi and no, not Kakashi. Kakashi? I'm so lost. Kankuro. Yeah, Kankuro and come on. Kankuro and whatever, the bitch with the big ass fan, right? which went against Shikamaru. Yeah. So yeah, just overall, this arc has a really good moments, really good development, right? Like, it's just such a great arc. It's in my opinion just the best arc in Naruto history. So here it is, bro. Boom, we're doing it, bro. We're doing it. It's the first One Piece rank arc. It is. It's such a good arc. Like, all the characters involved got their moments, got their development, right? And just, it's amazing. It's amazing. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just an amazing arc, well executed, lots of good moments, and that's all you should care about, to be honest. So Chunin Exam, One Piece arc. Or One Piece arc, not One Piece arc. One Piece rank. For sure. Yes, sir. Alright. What's next? Fated battle between brothers. Okay. So there's like... You know what the problem was with Naruto? The fights stick out in my brain, right? Like, I remember the fights. But what happened before that? Like, there's not a lot of plot-heavy arcs in Naruto, and anyone who disagrees, you should rewatch Naruto, because there's not a lot of plot-heavy arcs. Like, we got the 5 Kage Summit arc, which wasn't a really plot-heavy arc, but it was definitely somewhat plot-heavy, right? But all we remember is the fight with Sasuke versus, you know, the Kazekage, right? So, with this arc, the Fated Battle Between Brothers, I only remember the fight between Sasuke and Itachi. And that's kind of the problem I have with Naruto, you know, like, I want to give Naruto a better ranking overall. Like, I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10, right? But I can't go higher than that because it's not significantly better than, you know, most animes I've watched, right? So I don't know, I'm just missing a lot of plot heavy stuff, right? Like, there's not a lot of world building as well. Like, there's just not a lot of, like, there's a lot of good fights, right? But, and the characters are lovable, right? They have good moments, they have good interaction with each other and stuff like that, right? But it comes down to the fights in Naruto, right? Either there's fights in Naruto, or there's like a couple sad moments, or they are mixed in both of them, right? So that's the case with this arc, where Sasuke goes against Itachi, you know, and it's just a really brilliant fight. It's just a really cool fight. Like, Sasuke starts off, you know, thinking he already won against Itachi, and then boom, well, Itachi already put him in a fucking genjutsu. So Sasuke, I'm sorry, but you were fighting in your mind this whole entire time, and then takes his eye, and then he wakes up, right? Like, that was a pretty gruesome moment. Like, I legit thought, like, Itachi was like, well, you lost, give me your eye. Right? And the cool thing about this fight also is, like, they start off in this room, right, where Itachi is just vibing on this chair, right, just waiting for him to arrive, and eventually we end on the roof of this building, which is just a really cool, you know, use of, like, surroundings in the battle, right? Like, they're not just sticking in one spot the entire time. No, they go, like, to the roof in the end, right? Because the fight gets too big to be contained in the building. Because, you know, Itachi pulls out this fucking an imperfect Susanoo, right? And fucking Kakashi, Sasuke Sasuke just pulls out this fucking new technique called Kirin, right? Like, these two gigantic fucking jutsus that are just cannot be contained in a simple closed off space, which is why they pretty much blow up the room, right? And just get out of the room. so to speak. That's just a really good moment. And then like the part where he sucks out Orochimaru out of Sasuke, right? With his fucking whatever it's called, I don't know. He got like the sword, right? That does like stuff, and then this gourd that sucks up stuff, right? That's a really good moment, especially like just Itachi just fucking roasting the fuck out of Orochimaru, right, on that point. And then gets sucked up in this gourd, and somehow he gets back in like the war arc, you know, he gets reanimated for some reason. I don't know how that works. I'm pretty sure Itachi, you know, sealed him up in his gourd, but whatever, you know, Naruto inconsistencies, it just happens. And then we get this whole, you know, really emotional part where Itachi, you know, puts the fingers on his face when he dies, right? It's a really sad moment, you know? And then Sasuke realized, well, now that Itachi's dead, which was my goal, I feel kind of empty and I feel kind of mad because he got forced by the Leaf Village to do all this shit, right? So, yeah. His whole character was about getting revenge, right? For murdering his clan, right? On Itachi. And then when he realized that, well, Itachi did it because to protect the village, and he kind of got forced to do it, he just gets mad at someone else, right? And that's just Sasuke. This whole, you know, in Naruto and Shippuden, right? Like he gets mad at someone, he chases them, and then he gets mad at someone else, and then he chases them. Eventually, they meet a enemy they both don't like, and then they work together and make up. And then Sasuke becomes this boring, static character that just does shit outside the village this whole time in Boruto, right? So, yeah. Anyway, that's a bit of a sidetrack, right? So, let's get back to the ranking, right? So, I'll give this... I don't really remember a lot, except the fights. I can give it this... I'm gonna give this C. Yeah. And you would think like, oh, but the Akatsuki Suppression mission was, you know, a lot better, in your opinion, right? But I don't think it is. Because simply, I don't remember what's before this fight. But I do remember what's before this fight in the other arc. In the Akatsuki Suppression mission, right? So, this might be not correct in most people's opinions. But in my memory of that I have in Naruto, or for Naruto, is a pretty good ranking. Alright, what else did we got? We had a 5 Kage summoned. Yeah, I was already talking about this couple minutes ago. Alright, so we got the 5 Kage summoned, right? And here again, bro, like, there's a lot I just don't remember because I feel like it's not if it's significant enough. If you watched my One Piece ranking, I know so much about One Piece, but I've only watched it once. Naruto I've watched 4 times. All right, I've watched Naruto 4 times. Once on my own, second time with my sister, third time with like a friend of mine, and then a 4th time. What was it? Oh yeah, 4th time again with my sister because, you know, the anime ended. They were like, oh, let's start over. Whatever, right? So I watched this anime 4 times, including playing 4 games, alright? I played Naruto Storm. I played Naruto Storm 3, full bring? No, not full bring. Something full whatever. Then we had fucking Storm 4. Like, I played through this story so many goddamn times, right? And I watched it 4 times, and I still don't remember enough of this series outside of the battles. So, I don't know if that's just my memory, or it's just because I just closed it off in my memory because it wasn't significant enough to remember, right? So 5 Kage summoned. Yeah, I remember nothing. I remember Naruto trying to beg them to not kill Sasuke if they meet them, right? Then he nearly faints. Then the Sakura moment, right? I can't forget that, right? I mean, everyone remembers the Sakura moment where, you know, she's a piece of shit and manipulative as fuck to say like, oh, I love you, Naruto, just to, you know, calm him down or like something, you know? Like, that's just, it doesn't really sit right with me, alright? I'm not a huge Sakura hater, but I don't like her either, you know? But, yeah. And then, you know, Sasuke pulls up to the Kage summit together with, like, White Setsu, I think. Or Black Setsu, one of the two. I don't know, one of the Setsus, who cares? Maybe both. Maybe they're still both at this point, I don't know. But, then he fights the Raikage, right? With, oh yeah, I guess Sasuke pulled together a squad for 3 people. The water dude, the angry dude, and the healing woman, right? Which didn't really do a lot in this arc. Let's be honest, like they didn't really do shit, you know. So yeah, then they fought. He cuts off Raikage's arm, or at least he puts like Amaterasu on his arm, so he cuts off his arm to not burn entirely, right? And that's it. That's all I remember about this whole thing. So there might be a lot of good moments that I just simply forgotten, but I feel like if it's significant enough, I would have remembered it. Right? I remember the entirety of Chunin Exams. Right? I remember pretty much everything. I remember these guys pulling up, right? These clones, they made water clones of themselves, I think, or like mist clones, something like that, right? Like all these like little insignificant, mostly, details I remember about Chunin Exam, but whatever the fuck happened to the 5 Kage summon, I don't fucking know. Like, they were talking to each other, then Sasuke pulled up, then Sasuke fought the Raikage, Raikage cut off his arm, and Sasuke retreated. To eventually, I think, kill, what's his name? Eventually he kills, like, the guy with the arm. Danzo, right? Danzo. But I'm not sure if that's before or after this. I don't know, whatever. So, yeah, like I said, I don't remember a lot. I'll give it a D. Sorry, I'll give it a D. Can give it higher than that. Then, 4th Shinobi War Climax. What does that mean? Is that like the part where they... I don't know. That before the whole Infinite Filiyomi starts? Is that it? I feel like that's it. Yeah, I guess that's it. So, I mean, it's all blur. You know, they fight a bunch of like reanimated motherfuckers, reseal them. You know, Naruto comes out with his new powers, right? Wait, what? No, whoa, wait. 4th Shinobi World War Climax, but next to it we got the 4th Shinobi World War Confrontation. What's the difference? It's odd. It's odd, to be honest. But sorry, my cat just walked in. Let me close the door real quick. Alright, so where was I? Oh yeah, I don't really remember a lot about this arc. 4th Shinobi War arc climax. I don't even know what it really entails, to be honest. Like I said, I think this is before the whole, you know, Ten-Tails Jinchuriki stuff, right? So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's odd. You know, I think they should have, you know what they should have done in this list? They should have just put it in sagas instead, right? Like all the different parts in the world, in the Shinobi War, right? They should have just put it in sagas, as in like, well, 14th War is a saga, right? The Pain arc is a saga. Then we have like the Sasuke retrieval arc, part 2, right? I guess that you could count that as a saga. Like, there's not a lot of sagas in Shippuden, I think. Regardless, anyway, yeah, 4th Shinobi War climax is, like I said, they fought a bunch of dudes, you know. I remember him making a planetary Rasengan, which was cool, right? I think the 7 Swordsmen of the Mist also pulled up, right? So Zabuza came back. But other than that, it's not a lot of. Yeah, that's it. That's what I remember, bro. So I don't remember a lot. I'll give it a D. Then I don't simply remember enough to confidently say it's better than a D. So yeah. 4th Shinobi World War confrontation. Like, what is that then? Like I feel like this is the same thing as this one, the climax. Look, 4th Shinobi War Countdown. Like, it's the same shit. I'm just gonna put it on D because it's just the same shit. It's the same whatever. There's not a lot of significant difference between these three. Right? Alright. Then we got Itachi Pursuit Mission. Itachi Pursuit Mission? What? When did they chase Itachi? I feel like this should be Sasuke. Right? Hold on. Yeah, it says Itachi Pursuit Mission. I don't even remember that, bro. I'm lost. I don't know. Maybe it's filler. Who knows? Right, Itachi Shinden. Okay, that's the backstory of Itachi, right? Which is technically not filler because it's a novel, right? It's not in the manga, but it is definitely a canon novel, which they animated as filler, right? But I don't think it's insignificant filler. I should like call it unimportant / filler. That's better, yeah. That makes more sense because now it's not just all filler, right? Right. So Itachi Shinden, Book Light and Darkness. It was a fun little filler arc, which, you know, little bit of insight on how Itachi was as a child in war, right? Which is pretty significant. Probably fucked him up in any mental capacity it could. Oh, and stuck. So definitely not the worst filler arc I've seen. Now, do I remember a lot? No. No, I don't. So D, I guess. Or I mean it's filler, so just put it in filler. Now what the fuck is it? Jiraiya Shinobi Handbook, The Tales of Naruto the Hero. Now I see Naruto, like, look, I see Naruto with Jiraiya and like Minato. Like, I feel like there's a movie. Doesn't help at all that this whole tier list just, it's full of shit. Like, so much confusion, in my opinion, right? So, I don't know. We'll put it in filler, because I simply don't remember it. Oh, wait, what? Oh, hold on. This is the fight between Naruto and Sasuke, then. Kaguya Akatsuki strikes. So this is only against Madara. Okay, that changes things. That means there's not a fight. So that means it goes lower. It goes C then. Yeah. Then this one might be A then, or A or One Piece. I don't know yet. I mean, I've been gushing about the fight this whole entire time, right? And I really liked the fights against Kage as well, especially when Obito came back, right? Or like kind of came back, gave Kakashi the new eye, right? Got his full Susanoo going on, right? I like the dimension shifting ability Kaguya had. I like the I like the sexy jutsu, right? Fuck it, it's a One Piece arc. It's a One Piece arc. It's a One Piece arc. Yep. It definitely is. Alright, so what next? Kakashi's anbu arc, the shinobi that lives in the darkness. Oh, now I really like this arc. Considering like we see a lot of backstory about a character we didn't really see any backstory of yet, right? And that's Kakashi. Like, we've been with Kakashi like for a while at this point, right? But all we knew is that he reads this book, right? He's a pervert. We don't know what his face looks like. And he's just, you know, this calm, pretty friendly, but really powerful, you know, shinobi, right? So then we get this whole backstory about his dad, you know, committing suicide because he did the right thing. And where he got this like whole thing about what's his quote again? Something scum, but if you don't I forgot his quote. It was a really good quote. Something about like if you don't I don't know, something and then you're worse than scum or something like that. I forgot his entire quote, but it's a really good quote. So we get this whole ideology what ideology the fuck, how do you say that? Hold on. Ideology, yeah, that's it. That's how you call it. Ideology about how Kakashi, you know, is built as a character, right? And how he just, you know, got really broken when Obito, you know, got crushed, right? And had to kill Karen. Karen? No, not Karen. Rin, yeah. Rin, because she didn't want to become Three-Tails Jinchuriki or something like that. Something like that, I think. Yeah. So that was a really good arc. I'm not sure if it's filler or not, but I feel like this was a really good arc because it was a really good insight on like the character that is Kashi, right? Like this pretty this character we didn't really know a lot about. So I'm gonna give this a pretty high ranking. I'll give this an A. Yeah, I'll give this an A. I think there's a good one. Yeah, I'll give this an A. That's a pretty good one, I think. Oh, what else? Then we have the Kazekage Rescue mission. Okay, this was also pretty nice because it starts out. This is actually an arc I actually remember significant amount of like stuff about, right? But this arc starts off with like what's his name? The guy that makes explosions from clay. Hydra. Daedra. There it is. Daedra, right? And he comes to the village, hidden in the sand. You know, Kara, being the Kazekage, yeah. Comes in, tries to, you know, protect his village. Obviously, right? Obviously, right? And when she gets captured, right? Then Naruto and squad pulls up, or you know, tries to rescue him. They fight a couple people on the way, you know. Kakashi learns the what's the name again? Like with the parallel universe thingy. Kamui, yeah. Kakashi learns the Kamui, right? And gets rid of Deidara's hand, I think, or arm. And then we have like, I don't know why, but it's a pretty hated fight for some reason, where Lady Chio and Sakura team up against this guy called Sasori, right? Yeah, Sasori. And I feel like it's a really good fight. Because we get a lot of backstory about Sasori. We really start to care about the character Sasori, right? Like, this man went through life without parents, right? So, because he was lonely, he created parents. And eventually, you know, he had enough and just went rogue, I guess, right? So that was a really good, you know, insight on the character Sasori as a whole, right? And then, you know, his jutsus. Its jutsu is really cool, like the puppeteer jutsu thingy. I really like that concept of the, you know, using chakra strings on your fingers to like manipulate puppets. Like I really like that jutsu. Like there's not a lot of jutsus I really care about, but like the puppet jutsu is just so unique that I feel like it's a really underrated jutsu because it looks so cool, right? It's a really cool jutsu, and it actually, you know, requires you to have a lot of chakra control. So it's not that of an easy jutsu like that. But regardless, so Lady Chio and Sakura fight this guy called Sasori, right? And Sakura really just gets controlled by Lady Chio as if she is a puppet, right? And I really like that fight, because it finally, you know, showed a little bit of backbone in Sakura, because she used to be this useless character that did nothing but cry and scream, right? And now she finally, you know, does something. She finally, you know, fights for the first time, right? Like a real solid fight that had life or death meaning, right? Before this, it was the only fight we got, like, were like either 3-on-1 with the squad, right? Or it was the fight against Ino, if I'm correct, right? So it was the first real fight that Sakura actually, you know, had to win. Like, there was no option of losing this one. And especially, like, the whole puppeteering act, you know, Lady Chio, Sakura completely trusting her ability, stuff like that. Like, it was a really good fight, you know? They really synced up well, right? A lot of good teamwork going on. And Sasori eventually, like, just pulling out, like, fucking, what? 10,000 fucking puppets or something, or hundreds or whatever. Like, there was a lot of fucking puppets with, like, this core in his chest, right? With, like, shit ton of fucking puppets going against these two puppets that were, like, the parents, right? And they finally, you know, won against Sasori. Like, his parents beat him, kinda, right? And then he kind of really, you know, saw the light again, but it was too late because he was already fully puppified, I guess. I guess you can call it that, right? So yeah, I think the Sakura versus Sasori fight was a really good fight, and I think this whole arc was a really good arc, even though they failed in the end. They extracted the the one tails, right? And then Lady Chio, you know, used this jutsu that gave up her life to animate, or not reanimate, bring back to life Gaara, right? In the end. So I guess it's a good ending. Not really, but it was kinda, because you know, he kinda, you know, lived at the end. He should have died, but he didn't. So I guess it's a good ending, right? I feel like this was a really solid arc because there was a clear objective, right? It was all pretty linear, good to follow, right? And just a good fight with Sakura, like something I was hoping this whole entire time, because I didn't really like Sakura in OG Naruto. I thought she was a bitch. I thought she was a really mean person, right? It's really selfish. And especially like treating, seeing how she treated Naruto for no reason at all, right? So, never really liked her, but now she finally just stood up, you know, she got some training done under, Tsunade, right? So that was really cool to see. And this teamwork with Lady Chiyo against Sasori. No, just a had solid fight. Then we had Kakashi doing this new fucking Sharingan thing called Kamui, right? It was really cool. I don't remember what Naruto did. What did Naruto in the rescue mission? I didn't remember. What the fuck? Did he do it? Did he do something? Was he even there? Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I don't remember what he did. That says a lot, bro. That means Sakura got a lot of shine in this arc. So I feel like this deserves a high B. I'll give it a high B because it was a really good arc. And it was about a character I care about, you know. Gaara. Not a lot. I don't really care that much about Gaara, but it was a character I cared about. You know? Like if I would rate how much I cared about Gaara, I would say a 6 out of 10, you know? Not too significant, not too insignificant. Just a good balance, right? So, solid arc. High B tier. Fight me. Fight me if it's too low. Alright, what's next? Then we got the Konoha Crush. Oh, okay. There's the end of the Chunin Exams, right? Kinda. Didn't we have the Chunin Exams already? Like, or did I just include that in whatever? I guess we'll just count it as a separate arc then, because I didn't even talk about it when I was talking about Chunin Exam, so that's fair. This was about Hagoromo versus Orochimaru, right? Doing the whole demon jutsu thing. And like he reanimated fucking Hashirama, Tobirama, somebody else. He also had another coffin, which he didn't pull out, right? Now I don't remember who would have been in that coffin. I have a vague idea who it could have been, but I'm not sure. But if we got the first Hokage and the second Hokage, so I think because Hagoromo was the third Hokage officially, right? So I think it was the fourth Hokage. I think Minato was in that coffin, but I'm not sure. But that's not really relevant, right? We get this whole clash with Orochimaru and Hagoromo. Eventually, Hagoromo, you know, does his whole demon jutsu thing, and strips him of like the ability to use his arms, I think, right? But that's about it, and then he dies. So it's not a big thing going on, but it was a significant part in the Naruto story because he significantly not downgraded, but weakened Orochimaru, right? And he was the biggest foe we've seen so far at this point. That was a really solid fight. Now, is it significant enough to be higher than the C though? That's I mean, I'll give it a low C tier. That's perfect, yeah. Low C tier. It's fine. Maybe I'll put it higher later, but I think this is a fine ranking so far. What is this? Konoha Hiden. Perfect day for the wedding. Is that Boruto? Isn't that from Boruto? Didn't he marry in Boruto? I don't think he married in Naruto. Ah, maybe he did. Who knows? Regardless, I find it insulting that we got to see the wedding for Naruto, but not the fucking Hokage ceremony. Like, this whole entire time, this show is about Naruto becoming the fucking Hokage, right? The fucking Hokage. And do we get to see the ceremony, him actually becoming the fucking Hokage? No! We get a time skip, and then we see he got the 2 brats in his house. He married fucking Hinata, and now he's the Hokage, and he got like shit ton of fucking paperwork, which he could have just gotten rid of with like a couple of clones he could have summoned. But we didn't even see the fucking ceremony of him becoming the fucking Hokage. That's like fucking having One Piece, but Luffy never reaching never seeing him become the fucking Pirate King. That's like Ichigo. Wait, Ichigo doesn't really have a big, no. He doesn't really have a big motive, does he? Who else got like a big motive? That's like fucking Asta becoming the fucking Wizard King, but we don't see him become the Wizard King. Like, it's astounding to me. They show this I'm sorry, but fucking garbage, fucking boring ass fucking wedding day, but they don't even show the fucking Hokage ceremony. Is it just me? Like, I feel like I got a big problem with the fact that they didn't even show that. So, just because of this, and fucking Sasuke not even pulling up, like, fuck off, fuck off, fuck out of here, bro. Garbage. This is garbage, absolute garbage. A wedding day, who gives a fuck, bro? This is not about a fucking wedding. You never cared about Hinata like that. It's so dumb. Suddenly, like, oh well, I'm gonna marry Hinata, even though I never actually had feelings for her, which suddenly developed in a fucking uncanon movie called The Last. Like, stupid, bro. Stupid. Alright. That's my tantrum, I'm sorry. Alright, what's that? Ooh! I think we got another Land of Wave. I think we got another One Piece ranking arc, bro. Land of the Wave. Alright, so this is a pretty early arc in the show, but I really like this arc. It's like their first real mission as their shinobi, like as like Squad 7, right? Or Team 7. And it goes completely wrong. Like, everything just, like, this should have been like a B rank mission or something like that, and then just becomes like an S rank mission without them knowing, right? Just because motherfuckers want to build a bridge. A fucking bridge, bro. Anyway, so they have to escort this bridge guy, right? Bridge builder. They get attacked by 2 motherfuckers. One has poison stuff or something like that. Naruto gets sliced, or like, how you call it, cut by one of the poison darts or something, kunai. Then he does like the whole thing about like the kunai in his hand, and then he, you know, goofy, you know, was cool. It's like, oh, I'll just bleed poison out of me or something like that. But then he, you know, didn't really think that he could actually die from that. Right? So that was an L. Then like meet this guy, not this guy, but like this brat, right? And he's so annoying. He's like this little guy with like this bucket head who thinks he's better than everyone else. Just he's worse than pre time skip Naruto. Let's just say that. Like, really not likable at all. Got a lot of training where they do the whole kunai tree training thing, right? I like that part where Naruto and Sasuke compete to get higher. Sakura apparently has like immaculate fucking chakra control, so she can do this, right? Even though Sasuke should have been the prophecy child or something, not prophecy, prodigy child. You know, be really good at fucking chakra control and fucking jutsus and whatever the fuck. But no, Sakura apparently has like a huge how you say that? A huge advantage over Naruto and Sasuke in like chakra control for some reason. I don't know. But so they train like with the tree marking shit. I like that part. You know, it was really cool. Really shows the determination of like Naruto and Sasuke, you know, their rivalry, you know, improving each other. A lot of Naruto, Goku and Vegeta vibes, right? Oh, I should do a Dragon Ball Z ranking next. Hell yeah, I should do that later. Yeah, I definitely have to do that. Then we get actually to the fight, right? Like on the, you know, on the spot, we finally meet Zabuza. And then we get this whole battle, you know, Kakashi gets trapped in this water bubble thing. He nearly drowns. Then we get this really cool teamwork thing with Naruto and Sasuke, right? Naruto transformed into this fucking gigantic whatever ninja star, I guess. I don't know how it's called. And you know, he throws it and then poof, Naruto, then he kicks him, frees Kakashi, right? Then we get a really sad backstory of like Haku, right? Like he had a really bad life, right? Like he had a really bad life. Like Zabuza comes and like, yo, got anywhere to go? Got anywhere to live? No, well, come with me then, right? Something like that. And he got a really special jutsu, a Gekka Genkai, right? Which allows him to make hand signs with one hand, right? And after that, we never see that ever again. So clever. Such a clever Gekka Genkai to make hand signs with one fucking hand, right? Do we see it ever again? No! No, we don't. This is just the problem with Naruto. There's like a lot of good things they think of early on, and then they just like, oh, well, we just want bigger explosions, bigger jutsus, bigger everything, you know? Which is not wrong, per se, right? Like, I feel like a lot of things that are creative in Naruto really die off after the first part. Like when Shippuden starts, like the whole creative aspects of jutsus and stuff like that, they really just die off and just become this whole, you know, Dragon Ball Z type explosive fucking jutsus, right? Like everything that doesn't explode and just reaches the moon isn't good enough, right? But Haku got also another different jutsu with like these mirror stuffs, right? Like Naruto and Sasuke are trapped in it. Sasuke jumps in front of Naruto. Naruto thinks he dies, and then Naruto pulls out this fucking One-Tails chakra and destroys Haku, right? That was a really cool moment. I really like the moments where Naruto gets really mad. And he gets like this damn it. And then he gets like this Naruto cloak, right? Like, or this Kurama cloak thing, right? So yeah. Then we got this part, you know, Kakashi fighting Zabuza. He pretty much wrecked him, right? Yeah, he pretty much wrecked him. And then he protects Haku from like these thugs. You know, does the last good thing in his life, and then he dies, right? And that was the Land of Waves arc in my memory, I guess, right? I think that's all. Oh yeah, and the bridge they built eventually gets called the Great Naruto Bridge or something like that. Which is pretty nice, you know? Pretty cool. Alright, Land of Waves, bro. I mean, I already said it. It's a One Piece rank. It's a One Piece rank arc, bro. It just is. Like, this is a really solid, good written arc. Like, there's a... Like, it did what it had to do, right? It did it well. So... And I remember a lot from it, right? I remember more about it than... Like, I don't know... What other arc? Like, okay, 5 Kage summoned or whatever, right? So... What's next? Ah, okay. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Pain arc. Okay. Now the Pain arc. I mean, what can I say, bro? Pain arc was brilliant. It was brilliant. Like, the Pain arc had like really good moments, right? Like, I liked that Naruto was training with these toads to get the Sage Mode, right? The training just for getting this the Sage Mode thing, it was enjoyable to watch. And in the meantime, like, the fucking Leaf Village got fucking obliterated by Pain, right? Like, and then Naruto pulls up with his fucking new drip, with his fucking Sage Mode activated and stuff like that, and just wrecks one of the Pains without punch. He punched the air, and one Pain just down, right? He just fell down. He was just done. And one just ingested the Sage Mode chakra, which he couldn't control, and then he became nature itself, right? And that also killed him. And he already had 2 fucking Pains that were pretty much unstoppable by everyone else down, right? Then, you know, a couple Rasengans, you know, other stuff, killed the other Pains, and then we get this. Yeah. Then we get this. No, wait, before that, he gets captured eventually, right? Because he wasn't strong enough. Then Hinata pulls up, tries to free him, and Pain kills Hinata, alright? People get it confused, but Hinata actually dies there, right? Just like Kakashi. Kakashi also dies in that arc. Also, Hinata also dies. So Naruto loses it, you know, transforms into 5 Tails right away. Then we get this really weirdly animated battle versus versus Pain, or at least one of the Pains, right? What's his name? Whatever. The main one, right? With the guy with the nose fucking piercings, you know, the red hair, stuff like that. He pretty much looked like Naruto, but then with like piercings. Now I think about it. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, so they get this weird looking fight. Naruto nearly releases Kurama. Minato pulls up and like, yo, hey, I don't think you should free this motherfucker, bro. Like, if you free this motherfucker, like you might, you know, you might have a lot of trouble. So, you know, let's just reseal him, all right, and just don't do that again, right? And then, you know, he returns to his normal state. He somehow convinces Pain to lead him to the main body, right? And he somehow convinces him also to sacrifice his life and reanimate everyone he killed. Like some Dragon Ball Z type shit. Like wishing for the Dragon Balls. Oh, I wish everyone who got killed by this and this person, you know, is alive again. You know? Stuff like that. And Naruto becomes the hero. Blah, blah, respect, stuff, blah. Right? And I guess that's a Pain assault. Wait, oh, Pain assault. Okay. Guess it's only the fight then. See, they really didn't. I feel like they really made this tier list weird, right? Like, I don't get it. I don't get why they made it so weird. Like the names is just odd to me. But whatever. So the Pain assault arc. I think I'll give it an A. I'll put it above this one though. Yeah, high A rank for sure. It's a really good battle. It's a really good. If the battle against Pain Naruto Tilt Naruto was better animated, it might have been higher. But I'll put it here now because the animation was good, but it wasn't really executed well. Let's just say that. Alright, what's this? Past arc, the Locus of Konoha. I don't fucking remember this. Alright. The power arc. It was a cool arc about a rogue chakra, the Kurama chakra that went out for some reason, right? Don't remember a lot. There was a big part where Naruto nearly lost his life, I think. Like, chakra was leaking out of his fucking stomach and stuff like that, right? And it became sentient or something like that. That's what I remember. I remember a lot about it, but it was filler, so whatever. It's not important, right? Alright, now we get to more. I feel like OG Naruto has way better moments than Shippuden. That's crazy, isn't it? Whatever. Alright. Let's wrap this up in a half hour. Yeah, I can get through this half hour, probably. Right, Sasuke Recovery Mission. Another one I really like. Now this one was one of the biggest arcs in OG Naruto, in my opinion, because it was like the final arc. Like, it was the you know, the firework, right? Like, it was like the bang. Like, you've seen the firework go up, and this arc was the bang, right? So there was this whole fucking squad pulling up to like all these other fucking Akatsuki members, or not Akatsuki members, like Orochimaru motherfuckers, right? Like, they all had their separate fights that were cool, right? So they tried to go after Sasuke, right? After he left the village. Sakura crying because, you know, that's all she did in OG Naruto. And then they I think they first come across the big guy, right? That's Choji fights. And that fight is really underrated, in my opinion. Like, Choji really went ham in that fight, bro. Like, he did all these pills, right? Like, pretty much used drugs to become stupid OP with no repercussions or for some reason. So I don't know why people don't just use it more, but I don't know, whatever. So, use these pills and he just becomes gigantic, right? After and then he sprouts wings or something like that in the end, right? But that's a really good fight against the guy. Too bad that was the only battle Choji ever had. That was significant enough to remember. But, you know, that's just Naruto in a nutshell. Like, they after OG Naruto, they just forget the side characters and they just focus on Naruto and Sasuke the whole time, so it is what it is, you know. Then we get I think we come across the bitch with the flute, right? It's Shikamaru fights, I think. Yeah, really solid fight. Shikamaru, you know, using his brain like always, really brilliantly. Then we have the Neji fight with the spider guy, which had somehow discovered a weak spot or like a blind spot in the Byakugan, which is absolute garbage. Makes no sense, because the moment we learn what the Byakugan is, it means you have 360 fucking vision. So there's no blind spot in the Byakugan, which the fight also, you know, explains, right? But at first it looked like it had one, which was dumb. But it's alright, you know, it's alright. Then we get this funny fight with Lee versus Kimimaro. Kimimaro is a menace, bro. Like, this man nearly was the new vessel for Orochimaru if only he wasn't sick. So don't underestimate what's his name? Kimimaro, bro, because he had it, bro. he could have been the next Orochimaru, right? Like, he could have ran for president. So, you know, Lee gets drunk, does the whole drunken fist thing. Pretty hilarious, to be honest. Really good, really funny fight. So, then Gaara shows up, saving Lee, which was really, really iconic, considering, you know, Gaara nearly crippled Lee, right? But, you know, people forgive Gaara for that for some reason, because, you know, edgy teenager humor or whatever, right? So, that was really cool that Gaara came to rescue Lee at the end of the day. Or not the end of the day, nick of time, I mean. And, thinking about everyone, then we came to the fight against Naruto and Sasuke, right? Which was also just one of my favorite fights. Like, Naruto and Sasuke had such a good fight. Like, there was so much fluidity, the animation was great, especially for the time. Like, if you read the manga, like, the panels were amazing. Like, and just the amount of, like, meaning behind the fight, right? Like, eventually, like, one quote Naruto says, like, something like, if you don't cooperate, I'm gonna break all your bones in your body or something like that. Like, that was the badass Naruto, bro. Like, the badass fucking Kurama anger fucking Naruto, which I really liked. That's what I missed when you know, he controlled the power. It was such calmness, you know? Like, there was no rage. It's like a big problem, in my opinion. Like, the rage just makes it feel something, you know? It makes it significant, in my opinion. But, like, if he's just not raging, but he is on full power, like, it makes no sense. Like, emotion should make you stronger. That's in real life as well. Like, adrenaline should make you stronger. So being mad should make you stronger. But if you just calm every single fight after that, like, it's just, I don't know, it's a little bit boring, in my opinion. But eventually, you know, Naruto loses. Kakashi pulls up too late. Sasuke's gone. And that's the end of Naruto. After that, we get a bunch of fucking filler for, like, whatever, 25 episodes or some shit. So, Sasuke recovery mission. I'll put it one, yeah. I'll give it a One Piece rank. I'll put it above the Kaguya Akatsuki strikes. Because I feel like this arc had a lot of meaning, a lot of characters, a lot of development, right? A lot of writing that went into this arc to make it work, right? So it wasn't just following a story of one person, like in the Kaguya arc. This was a story following 5 different people having different fights. I totally forgot Shino and Kiba's fight. Whatever. It is what it is. Oh wait, no, I don't think Shino was even there. Was Shino there? He might have been. Who did he fight? Did he fight anyone? I know Kiba fought like the weird guy with 2 heads, right? It was really cool. Like, he had this fucking fang over fang type ability with like his dog. I like Kiba, bro. Like, he has like this relationship with his dog, and dog fucks people up, you know, like, a strong, you know, he fights together, synchronizing with each other. It's really cool. Eventually, like, they transform into gigantic dog together, you know, like, pretty cool, you know. Kiba, another character that could have been so much better if it had lots, you know, a lot better writing. Cool. We're nearly done. Feel like a lot of this is just filler arcs that I don't care about. So, here, look. Sasuke Shinden, Book of Sunrise. I don't remember that. Heard of that? Search for Tsunade. Oh, that's Naruto figuring out how to do the Rasengan, right? And we get a little bit of backstory of Tsunade. Her losing her husband, boyfriend, son, brother, I don't know, one of the two. No, wait, she had a brother and then a boyfriend who looked like her brother, which was really pretty weird in my opinion. But yeah, it is what it is. They both died. So then he saw Naruto in, not Naruto. Then he saw like, yeah. Then she saw Naruto as like her boyfriend and brother's image, which is, you know, like her brother, sure, but her boyfriend, like, whatever. Then she gave her that thing, right, the necklace, and Naruto, you know, pulled up against Kabuto. Really cool fight, you know. He really, like in the picture you see, he stood up to Kabuto, literally just tanking a fist to his head, and just obliterating Kabuto with one Rasengan. Was really satisfying because I want Kabuto to be gone in a minute, alright? For a minute. So, definitely a really good arc. I think Orochimaru also pulls up with his fucking big ass snake, and they go against Orochimaru. No, not Orochimaru. Tsunade and Jiraiya, right? They both clash. 3 legendary Sannin clashed each other. A really cool fight. Now what would I rank it? I'll give it a Search for Tsunade is, I'll give it a B, but I put it above Akatsuki Suppression mission. Yeah. Alright, what is this? Shikamaru Hidden, Cloud Drifting filler, 6 Tails Unleashed filler, Tales of Jiraiya Gallant. There you go. Okay, so this one that really, you know, just really, I hate this arc, but not because it's a bad arc. I hate it because, you know, Jiraiya dies. You know, he dies in this arc. So, you know, Jiraiya pulls up to the Hidden Rain village. You know, he does like his whole camouflage. You know, he does like this whole frog stomach thing. You know, doing all this really good spy, like ninja stuff, right? Like he was not noticeable. You know, he was really doing the ninja stuff that Naruto lacks, right? Like the secretive and the stuff like that. And he eventually pulls up to like this Pain, right? But Pain was part of his squad back in the day, right? Like he had like a little squad of three kids. Now, if I remember correctly, it was Konoha, not Konoha, Kodon. Fuck. The red-haired dude. Yahiko, I think. Yeah, Yahiko. And then we had the guy with the Rinnegan. I forgot his name. Fuck. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I forgot his name. I'm gonna look it up. I can't. I have to look this up. Hold on. Pain. Real name. If I see it, I'm like, oh, of course. Nagato. For fuck's sake, of course. Fucking Naruto, but then A instead of O. Or no, wait. Naruto, Nagato, whatever. Nagato, yeah, that's his name. No, he was his previous student, and seeing Yahiko become like a corpse, right? He got this whole backstory. You also get this whole backstory with how he was like with them in the war, right? It was really wholesome. I really liked that part where they just really had this wholesome life going with each other, you know, and then everything fucked up when that fucking guy with the gas mask just pulled up out of nowhere and killed Yahiko, right? And fucking Nagato fucking went mad, you know? Oh yeah, he also killed his parents. Yeah, I thought that was a significant detail I should have mentioned before. So yeah, really good arc. Eventually he fights all the pains, like with this whole imperfect sage mode, right, with these toads. Like he really used it like smart, bro. But eventually, you know, he gets jumped. He has no chance. I think he took out 2 pains, but that's about it, bro. Like eventually, you know, it gives up, or like he gets jumped, and he just gets killed, right? And then he drowns, or like he falls in the water. Yeah, it's sad, bro. Like Jiraiya is definitely one of my favorite characters in Naruto. Like I feel like Jiraiya has such good chemistry with Naruto, right? He's such a good person, even though he's a little pervert, right? He's a funny character. Like he's such a good character, you know? He has humor. He got like his sensitive side. He got like his fatherly figure side for Naruto, right? He's a good mentor, right? He's a good friend, even though Tsunade didn't want to let him go, but so yeah, it's interesting, you know. I'm just really thinking about what it should be. I think I'm putting it in A. Yeah, I'll put it in A. Because we really learn the character that is, you know, Jiraiya in this arc as well, so. Really good arc. Now, what is this? Itachi Bridge. Oh, this. Oh, yeah. This is the fight against Orochimaru, right? I mean, yeah, it was a really cool fight. You know? But other than that, I don't really remember a lot about this arc. So, yeah. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Oh, I'm back. My mom stubbed her toe. Nothing to worry about. All right. Yeah. So fights with Orochimaru, Naruto versus Orochimaru. It was a significant fight. You know, it was a really cool fight. But other than that, as a arc, I don't know. I can't really give it a lot. Because, yet again, I just simply don't remember enough about the arc to rank it fairly. To... I mean... It's just weird, you know? First of all, that whole top row needs to be straight down to A. Damn, okay. None of them arcs one peak. Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. What's up, Slow Ball code. I'll just call you slow. What's up, man? What's up? But yeah, I just don't really remember enough about this arc. I remember the fight. The fight was cool, you know. But other than that, I think it's Sai also does shit in this arc or something. But oh, you're Sugoi Summon. Bro, you gotta stop changing your name, bro. It's confusing. Keep forgetting my phone. It's the alt account. Oh, okay, I see you. But yeah, I remember a lot. I'll give it a C tier at least. Higher than this one. Yeah. And this is filler. And 12 Garden Ninjas also filler. Wow. That's it. That's it. That's the Naruto ranking, even though this tier list is pretty weird. It's pretty confusing because it's not really... I don't know, I feel like it's really missing, like, structure. But, yeah. I'm at work right now, so I'm chilling on break. Oh, yeah, I see you, I see you. Yeah. That was Naruto ranking. I feel like it's a pretty fair ranking, even though you don't agree with the One Piece ranking, but I think I do, you know? Because I feel like Chunin Exams is definitely a really good arc. It definitely is. Just like with Land of Waves, it's a really good arc. Sasuke Revival? What? Sasuke Recovery Mission is a really good arc. And the Kaguya against Kaguya thing. Even though I'm not a big fan of Kaguya herself, and you know, her just coming out of nowhere and just, you know, backstabbing Madara like that. I do really like the fights after Kaguya, right? And just I don't know, maybe it's biased. Maybe it's biased, you know? Because it's this whole journey, you know, to eventually reach this fight again, right? There's the animation. The animation really carried it as well. Those 4 are the best 4 arcs for sure, but I would still watch Skypiea over any of the... Bro, Skypiea's good! Why didn't you say Syrup Village or something then? Like, Syrup Village is trash. It's definitely not a good arc. It's no wonder people fucking drop One Piece. Because fucking Syrup Village just ruins it. Like, you got a good start art. Call it. In first arc of One Piece. Why can't I remember the name? Whatever. Then you got Orange Town, you know, where you cry over a dog dying. At least I did. And we got Buggy, right? That's cool. But you don't care about Buggy at this point because, you know, Buggy looks like a throwaway villain character, right? And then you have Syrup Village. I don't know, man. You're right, I would rather watch Foxy Pirates arc instead. Bruh. That's also a really good arc, though. I really like that arc. Yeah. But, we're early. We are really early, to be honest. Could maybe just like a tier list for Naruto characters. We can check that out. And nah, I hated Foxy Pirates arc. Blatantly cheating was making me yeah, I know that, but that was the point, right? Like, they didn't play fair. That was the whole point. They overcame even though they didn't play fair at all. So yeah. I'm gonna check out if there's a let me save this. Call it Oh yeah, Naruto arc. Here. Sure. Yeah. Save. What? I don't need a save. Come on. Takes long. Come on, man. I don't. Hold on. Retry it. Save. Why isn't it working? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Cool. Alright, let's check if there's a Naruto character. If I just do Naruto, what do I get if I put in Naruto? Naruto 1. What is this? Oh, okay, I get it. Fuck. Dollar signs. All characters use this one. How many characters are there? And how many do I not remember? Oh, okay, it's not a big chunk. Okay, I thought they were gonna just put up all the fucking characters that don't even matter at all in the in the anime. Damn, look at this god tier. Overpowered. Exception. Exceptional. Decent. Below average. Trash. I don't know. Like that. Naruto Ops. Oh, that's... villains? Oh, OPs. Oh! Bro, I don't know the fucking OP by the... by the fucking... picture alone? What? What the shipping characters? Come on. Oh yeah, I love these characters. I love these characters. Oh boy, yo, these characters were sick, bro. What the fuck, bro? What the hell? Oh, is this a better Naruto arc tier list? Oh, this is mine. This is mine. What? Are there not that? Aren't there enough? Wait, no. It is mine. What? Okay, whatever. Yeah, well, there's not a lot of tier lists for Naruto, I guess. Maybe not anime. Like another anime. Has to be finished though. Good to Dragon Ball. Might take a while though. I'm not sure if I have enough time for that. All big 3 canon arcs. Wait, what? That's not fair. This is not fair. This is not fair. This is so not fair, bro. all the One Piece arcs are just gonna be fucking S or A rank. The rest is gonna be D, C, and B. That's not fair at all. I don't know. Not a good ranking or tier list for Naruto apparently. Yeah. Okay. Filler arcs, yeah, right. Who even remembers the filler arcs, bro? Come on. Oh, we could rank the movies. Naruto movies. Oh yeah, plus movies. Here it is. Here's one with plus movies. What? How am I supposed to know what is? There's not even text in it. Yo, who's that? Yo. Nah, whatever. So confusing, bro. All of these tier lists are confusing. Okay, so just end it here then. Didn't really find anything that's relevant at all. Yeah. All right. All right, so that was the ranking of Naruto arcs. Appreciate it for watching. Appreciate it for rewatching on the VODs or YouTube later. And hope to see you guys next time.